Today I messed up by becoming a suspected pedophile. This today I messed up actually happened yesterday. It was a sunny day in an otherwise crappy Scandinavian summer. So me and my 5-year-old son went out to play at one of the city playgrounds. This particular playground has a really cool artificial river for kids to play in. Needless to say, the place was packed. Since my boy was having such a good time playing with his friends, now was a good moment to make my weekly FaceTime call with my mom. Hence my error. Fast forward 5 minutes. I am still having a nice chat, laying down with the sun in my face. Life is good. When suddenly the sun literally got blocked by 4 or 5 moms and dads gathering around me, looking absolutely pissed. One of the dads says, "We called the police." I had no clue what they were talking about. Let alone that they meant that they called the police on me. I naively asked, "Oh, what happened?" Replied by, "You are filming our kids without our permission." Wait, what? While still on FaceTime with my mom, I look over my phone to see what I am actually pointing my camera towards. I see a bunch of butt-naked kids running around, while my own kid wandered off to some other part of the playground. I desperately tried to explain what is going on, and that I wasn't just filming random kids. But I was so stressed that I couldn't find the words. I am living in this country as a foreigner, and don't fully master the language yet. Honestly, if I were these guys, I would be darn skeptical of the situation myself. By now the crowd grew to a mob of 15 people or so. I got up to get my kid, when one of the dads says that I cannot leave without leaving my phone. "Hell no," I said. That sobered me up quite fast, and I explained in clearer words what is going on. The situation cooled down and most parents walked away. But there were 2 couples that would have none of it, and demanded me to stay until the police arrived. Eventually the police showed up, and fortunately they were really chill about it, almost laughing when I explained what was going on. They asked me to show my camera roll, which of course showed nothing improper. Also, I showed my call history, which indicated that indeed I had quite a long phone call with my mom on FaceTime. The angry couples apologized, which I appreciated. Me and my son gathered our stuff and immediately went home. On the way home, my son asked why everyone wanted to see my pictures. Oh boy, I can't wait for him to be old enough for me to tell him this story. Too long. Didn't read, went to the water playground with my kid, called my mom on FaceTime, and was mistaken by parents for voyeur filming their naked kids. Edit 1. Wow, this exploded. Interesting to see the different perspectives. I guess there are some cultural differences between the nations, which is fine. I don't judge culture. Today I messed up by realizing I hadn't been using my graphics card for over 2 years. Around 2 years ago, I invested in a new PC that came with a GTX 1050. I didn't really notice any difference in performance when I used a laptop, and was struggling to understand why anyone would even want to use a PC if there wasn't that much of a benefit. I continued using it up until a few days ago, where I finally caved in and ordered a new GTX 1660S graphics card. Obviously, I expected this new one to be much better than my previous one. Boy, I was wrong. I felt absolutely no difference whatsoever. It was only until then when I realized the HDMI cable had been connected into the crappy Intel graphics card that comes with every Intel CPU. Too long. Didn't read. I didn't realize my PC was connected to the crappy built-in graphics card instead of the one that I bought. Edit. For those asking if the 1050 is on sale, I'll be giving it to my brother. Today I messed up by investing $2,000 in a giant sperm killing machine. A few years ago my wife and I bought a house with a hot tub. We enjoyed it, but after a while it developed significant issues and we found it hard to justify the expense of repairing it. We opted just to shut it down for a while. Well, COVID hit, and I figured that being in isolation with nothing much else to do is the best time to own a working hot tub. I tried to do the repair work myself, which took a lot of time and stress, and in the end I had to have a professional do it anyways. The process ended up costing almost $2,000. But, with no vacations to budget for, we figured it was a good use of our money. And it was. We've been loving using the hot tub this winter. We regularly go out there for family time with our kids, who love being able to swim around a bit, and I regularly go out by myself at night to unwind. We have a park behind our yard that makes it an amazing spot to relax. Because of COVID, I've been having long Zoom calls with groups of friends, and realized I could do that from the comfort of my hot tub, which just amped up the enjoyment of both activities. Concurrent to all of this though, my wife and I have been trying, unsuccessfully, to have another baby. The giant FU is that we didn't think, at any point, of the fact that hot tubs kill sperm. Last night as we were discussing our failures in the bedroom, it finally occurred to us that the hot tub might be a problem. I was disappointed, thinking shoot, I guess there will be a few days every month when I can't use it. Nope. We looked it up and found out that after being boiled, it takes sperm 3 months to respawn or whatever they have to do. So until I produce a winner, I am no longer allowed in my own hot tub that I slaved and splurged so much to repair. It took us 2 years to get pregnant with our previous child. Hopefully this one comes sooner. Too long. Didn't read. Fixed my hot tub, boiled my future children's second edit. I can see why people do these. We have been to fertility specialists, thank you. Also, it looks like the hot tub factor is about a 50% impact on fertility rates, meaning no, this isn't reliable birth control.